Hello, and welcome to the Nights in the Nightmare Let's Play. This is video 35, covering scene 30. Last time, we fought and killed Cardinal Capehorn, finally. That fight was a long time coming, but now he's dead. And as he lay dying on the floor, we got a glimpse of his motives, although we still don't really know his full story yet. Regardless, after that, we pressed further into the castle with Maria in tow. And once again, we ran into Melissa. This is the fourth time we've run into her. We're going to do the same thing we've done the past 3 times. We're going to kick her ass. Here we are in the Moonlit Sanctum where we ran into Melissa. There's quite a few objects on the screen to get key items out of, and you might notice that there's no NPCs or knights to deliver key items to. I think that might be the first time we've had neither one, so that'll be kind of nice. We won't have to deal with it. We have 2 spots to put any knights we choose. There's one up here at the top, and then one down below. So we'll have 2 knights to fight with this round. Of course, with us is Maria with her 7.77 vitality. She also has her Ancardius staff as well. She's still overpowered as all hell, so I will not be using her, but it's nice to have her around. We have 6 objects on the field to get key items out of, and they cover quite a bit of ground, so we're going to have to do quite a bit of running around. There's a candelabra up here, one across from it right there, one down here, and then one all the way across. And of course my favorite 2 gargoyle statues, one down here and one over there. These guys take quite a beating before they give up their key items, and then they'll fire upon us until they've been destroyed. Now I did a couple practice playthroughs on this stage, and I destroyed each and every one of these objects that I could, and none of them respawn with an object inside, or another key item. So I'm going to just forego that this round and just get the key items. For our empty spot, we're going to throw in a hermit. Let's throw in Francis, our newly recruited second stringer. She can cover those candelabras at the top, and she can also get that one down below. So she can actually cover quite a bit. And in fact, she can even get that gargoyle statue at the bottom there. I'm not going to use her to actually destroy it, but she will get some damage started up on it. For the other spot, we need a duelist to attack in law phase. We do have a secondary duelist, Colleen. Unfortunately, her law index is not quite up to snuff and doesn't compare to Hilgard's. So I'm going to use Hilgard for this stage. Hilgard will be able to beat on that candelabra while she's in law phase like that. Let's get some weapons loaded up for these ladies. Okay, let's go to the list and... Oh yeah, no key items to deliver. Nothing highlighted in yellow. Well, that's kind of nice. Let's check out Melissa. There she is. Same portrait as we've always had. I did want to point out that her left hand there is some kind of a malformed claw that's coming out towards us. It's kind of hard to make out until you know what you're looking for. Kind of a weird appearance for a fallen angel, but I guess something happened to her. At any rate, let's take a look at her moves. They stayed the same, but there's a new addition, this yellow text that says Notice. Catch her off guard. Melissa will defend herself. She'll use a shield if we attack her. Kind of like Aquina, but she won't be quite as good as Aquina was. So we're going to have to be a little careful when we attack her. And we also have this red banner at the top that says the rage meter has been slowed. That's been in effect ever since the first time we fought her and gave her her key item. So ever since then, every time we fought her, it's been under that effect, which is nice. Alright, we're going to start the round with Hilgard beating on that candelabra. If Melissa gets in the crossfire, then too bad for her. Alright, with 2 blows, Hilgard gets the key item out. Good job. Now she's going to take a trip. There's Melissa using her shield thing. Okay, Hilgard is where she needs to be. I'm going to use the rest of the time for Francis to beat on the objects and hopefully get some key items out. Alright, 2 key items gotten. Good job, Francis. Let's swing for that other candelabra in the corner. Key item gotten. Nice job, ladies. Nothing left to do now but farm some gems. Oh, ouch. And my score is a lousy C+. Man, I thought that was a better round than that. Whatever. 4 key items gotten. Not bad. Alright, good job, Hilgard. You've served your purpose, but you're coming out now. And in her place, I'm going to put an archer. We have a new secondary archer, Granite's. And as an archer, he's going to stand at an elevation of 10, which is going to give him a huge boost to his charge time. He's going to charge super fast. And he's also going to be able to beat on those gargoyle statues. So let's load him up with some weapons. I throw on a lightning bow that he can overcharge, so he'll take advantage of that. Once he's overcharged that, we'll use this neutral bow to do regular attacks. Alright, he's already overcharged, not bad. Melissa's in the crossfire again, but his primary target are those statues. Here comes Melissa's rage move. Oof. Oh man. Not good work for me there. Melissa is casting her special move, and I didn't get her interrupted in time. So now here we are trapped in this magic rune or whatever it is. Oh god, suck it in, Wisp. Okay, we're free. Let's beat on those statues.
I'll carve you into pieces. No way! I missed. You're going down. It worked.
One last hit to get some gems. Good job, guys. Okay, we have a pretty good setup here. We just have to finish off these damn statues and then we can lay into Melissa.
Engage. Break out. Be entangled in these electric bars. No way.
One key item gotten. One more statue to go.
I'll carve you into pieces. I'll carve you into pieces. No way.
Key item gotten. You're ours now, Melissa.
You're going down. No way! I missed!
Let's give Francis a chance to beat on her. I attack Melissa in Law Phase with Granites. As an archer, if he hits somebody in Law Phase, he'll actually stun them. And that's effective on Melissa. Not all bosses will get stunned, but Melissa will. So there she's sitting on her butt on the floor, stunned. I try to take advantage with Francis, but unfortunately... Melissa recovers just in time, then blocks the attack with her shield. Melissa begins her rage move, and like a dope, I'm too busy looking at it to dodge anything. Interesting that she would have actually completed that rage move and then at the end been stunned because he did actually land that blow. However, she started the rage move beforehand, so she was able to get it off. Now that it's open season on Melissa, we're going to throw on another pair of daggers for Francis. She can overcharge these daggers. So we're basically going to rain pure hell on Melissa now.
Engage.
Alright, Francis is on hold with an overcharge. Here comes Granite's with the stun. And Francis lays into her. Now, she should only be getting splash damage there, but because Melissa was stunned, it doesn't matter. She gets 100% damage.
Be entangled in these electric barbs. It worked.
And holy shit, Melissa's on death's door here. We could finish her off, but at this point when I was playing, I realized, oh shit, I haven't talked to anybody yet. I guess I'll do a round of pause talks. But first I'm going to take as much damage as I possibly can, apparently. Morozov is a wizard we just recruited not too long ago.
A worthy opponent.
Francis referring to Rolf, the leader of the 11th Order, who we have transsold quite a ways back. Alright, I go ahead and end the round so that we can do one last round and get a few more pause talks in. The gargoyle statues have come back. They only have a weapon, no more key items, but they will open fire on us now.
Engage. Guide me, oh God.
You're gonna get it.
Yes, Oswald is regarded as a good archer, but I believe Francis is considered the best of all.
A worthy opponent.
Francis talking about the physical characteristics of a teammate.
Can you withstand this?
And down goes Melissa. Here at the inventory screen, I had the opportunity to improve Colleen, like I mentioned earlier. She needs a transol to improve her law index, in my opinion. So this was my time. I could have done it, but to be perfectly honest, guys, I just didn't have it in me. I just thought about it, I'm like, man, I just don't want to do a transol right now. So sorry, Colleen, we'll catch you next time. Okay, and here we are. Man, quite a lot to talk about, huh? We saw some interesting stuff just now. Let's take a look. In the flashback, we saw how the king died, finally. It appears as though he stormed into the castle, realizing that there's a bunch of crazy shit going down. He reached the Moonlit Sanctuary, where he found Melissa, and Melissa tried to apparently cast some kind of spell on him, but it didn't work. She couldn't believe it, and then actually went up to him and said, "What are you?" We as the player know that he's the arbitrator, and presumably that's how he was able to survive her attack. In the end, it didn't matter. She cut him down, and thus the Wisp was born. Moving on, in present time, we finally storm the King's Hall to face Zolganart for the first time. Kind of interesting that he points out this is the first time we've met. Zolganart was originally a little worried about us, but apparently he's put some thought into it and decided, well, your power comes from your heritage, and if I can gain that power, I can rule this world. We know that he is of the mind to gain this arbitrator's power if he can only get the king's corpse. And that's his plan. Do you remember he sent Yoma a few scenes ago to go retrieve the corpse for that purpose? You guys are going to roll your eyes, but I had to point this out. I got a little chuckle out of this scene here when he mentions, "I will do us all a favor and end your suffering." Just such a weird, casual, informal thing for him to say, "I'll do us all a favor." It got a smile out of me. I guess it was just a moment of levity in this cutscene, but I enjoyed that. Anyway, upon threatening the Wisp, Maria immediately runs in front and tries to protect him, telling the Wisp, "Run." And then she catches a blast in the face. Meanwhile, we're shown a cutscene of Yelma on her way to collect the corpse of the king. She notices, Cardinal's dead, and looks like King Wilmegard's coming too. It appears we've got to race to the king's corpse now, and she's got quite a head start on us. She's not going to take anything for granted though, and decides she better hurry up. After she left, we saw this disheveled lass come out of the shadows. Now, what does she look like? She's, I don't know, maybe 6? Anyway, she overheard Yelma saying that King Wilmegard was coming through. And then she says, "Well, I can avenge the murders of my mom and dad." Oh, for fuck's sake, alright? She's like 6? God, come on, guys. Oh, God. Anyway, that filthy bird on top of her head started repeating what she was thinking as if he was a parrot. We're going to see more of these two in the next few scenes. And that brings us to the next battleground. If you notice on the monster matrix, there's only 3 monsters active in this round. And truth be told, they're some of the lower level monsters. We got a blob guy, kind of off in an island all by himself. We have a ghost and a skeleton. So it appears that the game's going to back off the challenge for a little bit. And you know what, that's welcome. I'm happy to hear that. We're racing to get our corpse back, and we are losing the race. I guess we'll see what happens next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.